Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Cool Eagle back here with another video, man. Just got back from my final assignment in New Orleans, Louisiana. So I am done for the rest of the year, man. I am free to spend more time with my favorite group of people, Eagles Nation. One of the best nations in the world, man. Better than Denmark, man. Better than the nation of Switzerland, better than the nation of Canada. The best nation is Eagles Nation, and I'm happy to be back here, spend more time with you guys, man, and just going over problems with this team and just speaking from a fan's perspective, because there's a lot going on with this team that and a lot of harsh truths that we're going to have to face at this point in the season going into the bye week. What's going on with Carson Wentz, man? Because a lot of the problems that he's facing right now are recipes for getting benched. And we've seen that was clearly evident in the game against the Dallas Cowboys, where we struggled mightily against a defense that's, like him, last in major statistical categories that you don't want to be in for aspect of a football team, namely quarterback and NFL defense. Okay, I think we were one of the few teams. Actually, we were the only team to have more than 2 turnovers and score the least amount of points. Okay, that's not good for an offense that slowly gelling together, an offense that you can no longer say that doesn't have weapons to support Carson Wentz, an offense where you're paying your quarterback $100 million plus. Now, as y'all know, I am the biggest Carson Wentz defender, so this hurts me more than it's probably hurting a lot of you guys, and especially like you Folesian guys, okay? Because right now Carson Wentz is last place I wouldn't say specifically last place, but close to the bottom of the league in major statistical categories that you don't want to have your franchise quarterback in. Interceptions, turnovers, fumbles, turnover worthy plays at 23, which is 10 more than the next quarterback, Kirk Cousins. Okay, and we don't want to be anywhere near Kirk Cousins when it comes to failure. Okay, so what in the world is the problem with Carson Wentz? Why are we seeing this regression in his play? Because we know for the past 3 years, although 2018, and like a lot of those, a few moments of those years, he didn't really complete the season, but we didn't see him with these turnovers as much as far as interceptions go. We see him throw 7, which is pretty lucky, getting all 3 sevens on a slot machine. But for interceptions, that's pretty good as well. But this year, we're seeing him get over 12 interceptions, which is projected by the end of the season, he'll have more than 12 interceptions. Right now, he's at 12. So what is the problem? Well, for me personally, I believe is the fact that compared to the past couple years, he has more voices in his ear than he probably like. Because with Doug Peterson having these team of crackpot individuals calling the offense, with Andy Weidel, Mari Morningweg, it's probably overwhelming him. And he's putting pressure on himself to satisfy all those voices, while also trying to satisfy the fact that, in his mind, probably, he's like, I haven't been able to stay on the field with this team through a lot of my career with the Philadelphia Eagles, even though he's only missed 8 games. Nick Foles in that Super Bowl, I don't know if that's still bothering him. I really hope not. And then the quarterback controversy with Howie Roseman, who has a blame in this scenario. Let's not get that twisted. I'm still pretty much on the fence with Howie Roseman right now, especially not doing anything at the trade deadline. Now, as far as Carson Wentz goes, I think he's having all these things in his mind that's cluttering his mind, that's forcing him to want to play hero ball, putting too much pressure on himself, which is why you see a lot of these unnecessary turnovers, him holding the ball too long, trying to find the big play downfield instead of just throwing his short and intermediate routes. because we saw a lot in the Dallas Cowboys game where like the middle of the field where the Dallas Cowboys have struggled mightily throughout the year. Like you had a lot of real estate there, but you see Carson Wentz holding the ball for too long, trying to find something downfield that's not there, which is why you saw him get 2 picks by the same guy, Trayvon Diggs, who has been a non-factor for most of this year. So yeah, Carson Wentz, man, he needs to get it together. He needs to stop putting these pressures on himself, these unnecessary pressures. You are the franchise quarterback. Like they're paying you $100 million plus dollars because obviously they believe in you. So you having these pressures that you have to do more than what you have to, it's just so silly. It's so silly. You know, like throw the ball away. You know, throw the short intermediate routes. I understand that you're an aggressive kind of individual, but being aggressive doesn't always mean you have to hold on to the ball and look for the big play downfield. Okay? This is not North Dakota State where you have that availability downfield. This is the NFL where teams are knowing that you're willing to hold on for the ball more than you have to find a big play downfield, which is why they allow these short intermediate throws, but you don't throw them, which is why that they don't consider that a priority because they don't respect your deep ball, and they know that they're going to throw the deep ball anyway. So the problems with Carson Wentz, man, he's putting too much pressure on himself, which is showing up on the field. He's thinking that he has to play hero ball all the time. Might be some stuff going on that Jalen Hurts picked. It may be that Nick Foles situation where he has a backup quarterback win the Super Bowl, and he still feels like a lot of the fan base still doesn't believe in him, although he has said repeatedly that, you know, he's far away from social media. So I'm curious to know what you guys think. What could be in Carson Wentz's head that's causing him to play out of character? Let me know what you think.